we're ripping here momentarily. This is your last chance to get a screenshot of this. All replays are on YouTube. All you got to do is click my name, go to the link tree. The YouTube link is in the bio. It is 7:28. I said we was ripping at that time, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Good luck. I think it's obvious where we're starting. Let's drop this down just a smidge. Get a better angle here. Perfecto. Good luck, everybody. Let's see here. All right, not a bad start. Jordan Addison, Amari Cooper, Puka Nacua for the Rams. Okay. Oh, yeah. A little die cut Puka action. Okay. Okay. We'll take that. Yes, we will. Chacharelli. Chris Rodriguez Jr. for the Commanders. Behind that, a Herbie die cut for the Chargers. Okay. Okay. That's going to Wise. Parker Washington for the Jags. C.J. Stroud on the turbocharged. Jalen Carter on the future. Numbers Raheem Mostert. Select certified old Bryce Young chilling in the cut. Stephon Diggs. Aiden O'Connell for the Raiders. Jonathan Mingo for the Panthers. And Tommy DeVita. A lot of rookies. Many rookies. We got a Panther. We got a Raider. We got a Texan. We got a Giant. And we got a couple of Pukas. Mert, don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Okay? Don't you do it. Cutlets. Yeah, I don't like empty back there, so let's get some cards on display. We did get some good die cuts, though. I take a Herbie and a Puka. Boy, did the Lions look good last night. I'm sorry. I can't help it. The defense didn't look great. But boy, oh boy, were we running on all cylinders on offense. Hi, Kim. Good evening. Welcome in. We're only one cello in. We got some more ripping to do around these parts. All right. I feel better now. We got cards up there. If you see something that I don't top load, don't worry. It's going to be top loaded. I just, for the sake of the break, let's not just sit there and do that all day. We do have a die cut I have to take care of, though. I don't know what happened. Chris Rodriguez Jr. played last year. Now some guy's playing for the Commanders. I ain't never seen him before, and he's been in the league for 5 years. Was Vince McMahon hiding him? Yes, they were, Mert. Yes, they were. The jersey, too. Gabriel Davis. Jahmyr Gibbs, my boy. Tyreek Hill for the Dolphins. T-Law on the die cut. There you go, Jags. Little lasting deed. Saquon Barkley for the Giants. Blake Group for the Saints. Jordan Battle for the Bengals. Derrick Henry. Tank Dell on the futures. Tyreek Hill one more time on the numbers. Will Anderson Jr. for the Texans. Will Levis for the Titans. Samuel Laporta for the Lions. Tyreek Hill. 3 Tyreek Hills in this pack. And Jerry Jeudy. The Tyreek Hill collection. But we take Jahmyr's. And we take Laporta's. That's my boy. That's my boy. They finally started using Laporta. Took them 5 weeks. Took them 5 weeks to decide to go ahead and incorporate him into our game plan. Other than blocking. which was frustrating, I gotta say. I didn't like it. I didn't approve. And if you're wondering what I'm doing here, these die cuts are weird. So if you take two base cards, this is compliments of Gil. If you take two base cards and you put them together and you put that die cut in the middle of it, when you slip it down into the penny sleeve and get it down past where that ridge is on the select card, you can get it in there without it snagging on the penny sleeve. Like that. Well, I figured it made sense when you said it, so I started trying it, and I was like, okay. It's still not perfect, but you don't snag the card. You don't end up snagging the card, which is nice. The back one doesn't always want to cooperate. That's the problem. So you still have to do that. But we good, dog. Well, that's the end of that. So all we've got left is Optic and kind of big boy deeds, where we might pull something potentially nasty for some young boy or girl. Who knows? I say we start with the Blastas, work our way into the Mega, and go from there. That's what the Primo says. Okay? Come on, Jobu. We ain't seen a you know what in a minute. It's been a little minute now. Uh-oh. The trash talking has begun. Kimberly, stop it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Empty box. It's an empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's 12 packs out of 2 blasters. Here we go. You know what you did, Kimberly. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Mozzie Smith. Silver Hollow Cardinal. Nice. Kyler Murray and Chris Godwin. Here you go, Cardinals. Take that. We takes that. I saw shiny. Ray Lewis. Clayton Tune for the Cardinals. Broderick Jones and Taysom Hill. Boy, Broderick Jones finds his way into just about every little deed. They certainly are, my friend. John Mechie. Tucker Kraft. Jahmyr Gibbs on the Light It Up. And Jahan Dotson. Little Tucker Kraft action. Little NFC North pack. You want me to get a, 2018 hobby? We can go Sam Darnold chasing. Hang on, Arbor. Bears, Browns, and Raiders. Bears, Browns, and Raiders. Brian Urlacher. For the Raiders, Mike Mayer. Speaking of the Raiders, B.J. Ojulari and Brian Dawkins. You never know. You never know. It could be you. That's right. Call it out. You never know. Chris Jones. Zay Flowers for the Ravens. Okay. For the Pack. Yeah, Dontavian Wicks on the Silver Hollow. That boy's nasty. And he played for the University of Virginia. Yes, he did. And Jack Youngblood. Silver, I'm from Virginia. The great state of Virginia. The capital of presidents. Oh no, the mother of presidents. Virginia is for lovers. Dak Prescott. Kendre Miller for the Saints. Cam Smith. And Christian McCaffrey. The Commonwealth. Drake London. Tank Bigsby. Best Tutties. Kenny Pickett and George Pickens. Lies. All lies. Jordan Love. We know that one. And we take that one. That's Puka Nakua. And it's clean too, playa. Brian Brees and Richard Sherman. That's nice. Yep. That's nice. No flaws. Wide receiver break so far. Brian Burns. Brian Branch. For the Titans, Derrick Henry, who boy, did I told y'all, I told you that's not a good combo. I mean, it's an excellent combo is what I said. It's a nightmare is what it is. Nightmare. This guy's a nightmare on that team. Somebody said something dirty. Kalijah Cansey. Jair Brown. On the patch, it's a Raider. Aiden O'Connell and Ryan Tannehill. Another Raider. Jair Brown and Kalijah Cansey. We still got a whole mega left too, but maybe there's still 2 packs. Can we get a case hit? I don't have any Caitlin Clark, but I will. I just haven't done it yet. Josh Allen, Josh Downs, Tony Romo. There you go. There's your boy, and Tua Tagovailoa. Well, Tony Romo action. One pack left of the blaster. Oh, it didn't want to open. What does that mean? Yaya Diaby. Icky Woods. For the Jags, Tyler Lacey. Okay, a little Bijan Robinson for the Falcons. They hadn't got much yet, Gil. He at least has appeared. He made an appearance. All right, let's open the Mega. It's a nasty hit, Gil. It's nasty. Okay. Mega time, mega time. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I don't know. Maybe that one. Doesn't matter. We're opening them all. Oh, you know what? It might be the top one. Nope. Jair Alexander. Adam Thielen. Parker Washington for the Jags. Silver Hollow Patriot. Mr. Mapu for the Ravens. Keaton Mitchell. Brian Robinson Jr. and Joe Klecko. Curious start to a mega. I don't know what that means. A Marte Mapu Silver and a Keaton Mitchell. I don't know. Something might be chilling. Devontae Adams. Javonte Williams. Devin Witherspoon. Anton Harrison for the Jags. A little Quentin Johnston action for the Chargers. Harold Landry and Sauce Gardner. I told you, it's wide receivers. We're getting them all. We're getting all of them. And just, this was the poor gentleman. Good player, but he was the guy that he ran into David Montgomery last night. He got back up, though, and tried to chase him down. Michael Vick. Robert Brooks. Tavius Robinson. Jaleel McLaughlin for the Broncos. Not the worst thing in the world. Tyson Bagent. Mike Williams. And Najee Harris. Nick Bolton. Micah Parsons. Byron Young for the Rams. For the Browns, Seti Tillman. What's up, Seti? For the Bengals, Charlie Jones. Harrison Smith and Tyler Lockett. Yep. But he got back up. He did get back up and try to, literally still try to be in the play. So, he's a good player. He just, you know? And then he broke 3 tackles after that, too. It wasn't just that he did that. Then it's like he went up overall when it happened. Fred Taylor. Chris Collinsworth. Dorian Williams. There's a chain for the Dolphins. Behind that, chain reaction, San Francisco 49ers. George Kittle. Eric Dickerson. And Derek Carr. 1 pack left. 1 pack left. Clark Phillips III. Jalen Carter. Puka Nacua. It is the Puka break. For the Pats, Ramondre Stevenson. That's not bad. The mem is none other than Hendon Hooker for the Detroit Lions and Michael Thomas with Treylon Burks. First year fresh, Hendon Hooker. He's good. And this isn't a bad card either, Pats. We'll take this. I'm trying to remember who got the Pats. Who did get the Pats? Scott. Not terrible, Scotty. Not terrible, my friend. I think I'm going to, I'm open Select 2022 right now. I think I'm going to open Select 2023 last. We're going to open Luminance first, and then Select 2023. It could have all kinds of gold shine in it. Come on, you guys. Nah, you guys break with me all the time anyways, but new people, this has so much potential every time we open one. It could be really, really good, or maybe not. I'm hoping we got a really, really good one. We don't ever know. 5 cards. 3 dragon scales. Empty box. Start out with the Packer. Not the worst Packer in the world. Quay Walker for the Packers, and I'll show the numbers after we go ahead and see who's he whatsy. For the Eagles, Dallas Goedert. Take that, Eagles. It's actually been burning it up. Not a bad card to hit. J.K. Dobbins. He's been going off for the Dolphins. Who got the Ravens? I feel like somebody snuck in and got him. He did. It was Zach. Christian McCaffrey. And a Saquon Barkley die cut for the G-Men. So not spectacular, but not a nightmare either. He's been playing well. Well, he always plays well, to be honest. He's been playing really well. And he might be their best defender. Quay was out of 89, 42 out of 89. JK was 62 out of 89. And Mr. Goldair was 22 out of 89. And that was that. Luminance. There are 10 cards per pack, 4 packs per box. Ooh, look at that big old chunky chunk. Empty box. We're going to the bottom. Empty box. Empty. Good luck, everybody. Penix time. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the new starting quarterback for the Detroit Lions. Kenneth Walker III. Tua Tagovailoa. Breece Hall for the Jets. Oh, yeah. For the Lions, Amon-Ra St. Brown on the Fusion. Nice card. It's upside down. Texas. Jalen Ford for the Saints out of the good old, this is one of the out of the 700s, the 700 set. Headed out to the Saints. There you go, Saints. Fatanu for the Steelers out of 150. Jordan Whittington. Gabe Hall. And who dat? Byron Murphy II for the Seahawks. It was a nice auto. Professional. Very professional, Jalen. He's a smart man. He mastered in chemistry. Got all the love. This, I wish it was numbered, but it's still nasty. Steelers get a little deed in. Just a little deed. Whittington. Hall. and Murphy II. All right. Cortland Sutton. Cooper Kupp. What's up, 352? What's poppin', dog? Joshua Allen for the Bills. Evan Ingram for the Jags. Tony Pollard on the unforgettable for the Titans. Kyron Williams for the Rams out of 150. It's kind of nice. What's behind you, Kyron? BST. Ben Sanat. Is that the tight end? Year 1. I think that's the tight end. Dylan was saying good things about him. Brian Thomas Jr., Blake Corum for the Rams, and Bo Nix for the Broncos. Yeah, I don't... Gil or Scotty or anybody. What wasn't it last year that if it was a year 1, it was always on card? Or did I think that? Was that just something I made up in my head? That's going to Fred. I thought it was always on card. That was kind of how it went. It was like if you get a year 1, they're on card. I will say that Luminance looks like cards that will grade well. So there's always that too. So if you hit the right one. This one's kind of thick too. It's thicker. Maybe not. DJ Moore. Brian Robinson Jr. I got you, Justin. Devontae Smith. Hey, I know that guy. Jared Goff. One of the top wide receiver, big time. He might make the Pro Bowl. Behind that, for the Niners, Deebo Samuel out of 299. Not bad. What we got chilling? It's a quarterback? Nope. Ray Davis for the Bills out of 700. 7-0. 700. Behind that's actually a really nasty looking card. Trey Benson for the Cardinals. Look at the fireworks. Out of 35. 13 out of 35. To the Cardinals. Latu for the Colts. Chop Robinson for the Dolphins. And Jaheim Bell for the Patriots. So what's in this? Is it just a really big mem? Like that pack was obviously bigger than every pack in there. Is it just a massive mem? And we got something else chilling. Golf, and we're not going to forget about Mr. Ray Davis with an also good signature. Shake down, break down, take down. Everybody wants to do the crowd tonight. Shake down, take down. You busted. What movie was that? Dak Prescott for the Cowboys. Anthony Richardson for the Colts. Jahan Dotson for the Commanders. Jared Goff one more again for the Commanders. Nice. Bobby Wagner out of 100. Look at the gleam in his eye. Kirk Cousins for the Falcons. First on print out of 35. Not the worst thing in the world, Gil. I know he's still in the Vikings uniform, but it's first on print out of 35. Because it says Washington Commanders right down there. See that? Signed by Commanders on March 13th, 2024. The Commanders emblem. Something's behind old Kirk McGirt here. For the Texans, a little C.J. Stroud action on the jumbo out of 50. Okay. There you go, Beast. I know you've been waiting. You're like, come on, dog. Byron Murphy for the Seahawks. Bo Nix one more again for the Broncos. And Keon Coleman for the Bills. It was a jumbo. It was a CJ. It was a jumbo CJ. We take a dose. We take a dose. We take a dose. All right. We're down to our last chance. We're down to our last chance. You better ask for it. This is a clean patch. I think you could grade the patches. Corners are good. The surface of it's good. It's clean. I think that's a gradable patch. All right, it's time. The finale. I haven't opened one of these yet. The Select Hobbies have been so good to us. What can the H2 do? What can the H2 do? Jobu, holla at us. Find 4 H2 exclusive disco prisms on average. 6 cards per pack, 4 packs per box. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bye-bye box. Check you later. Good luck, everybody. And just so you know, don't worry about it. I'm always going to take care of you. And I can't see it as clear until I sort it, but once I sort it, it's very clear. So don't you worry yourself none. But let's see what Select can do. Keaton Mitchell for the Ravens. Bijan for the Falcons. That's a lion. That's not just any lion. That's Jahmyr Gibbs on the Silver Hollow. That's nice. On the disco for the Broncos. There he is. Russell Wilson, the guy we don't know if he's going to start every week or not. Out of 25. That's a low numbered. Zach Charbonnet for the Seahawks and Luke Musgrave for the Pack. Okay. Oh, that's a nice Jahmyr. Was there a base card in that? Hang on. Wow, there was not a base card in that. That's different. Well, it's got to be somebody. Demario Douglas, Tyreek Hill, Joe Burrow. Looks like a Falcon. Zach Harrison, not necessarily the one we want, for the Falcons. He's a big Frit. Deontay Johnson and Trevor Lawrence. So they just packed all the base cards in this with this card. It went from no base cards to 4 base cards. That feels different. Ain't it nasty, Gil? That's nasty, dog. You got that Zach Harrison, George Pickens, Will Anderson Jr. with a little bit of extra wax on him down there at the bottom. Chris Rodriguez Jr. And it's a rookie for the Pack. Not bad. Tucker Kraft. Boy's been playing pretty good out there. Fred Warner and Chris Olave. Last pack is among us. It's here. It's arrived. And like I said, don't stress it. I've been in bad breaks where I didn't get anything, where it just didn't work out my way. It don't work like that with Primo. Joe Flacco, Breece Hall. Nice. Yoshivash for the Bengals. Finally a little something there, Justin. Behind Yoshivash. Ooh. That just looks nasty, 218. Out of 49, Anthony Richardson. That's a nice. Behind Anthony Richardson, Javonte Williams, and Jervon Dexter Sr. I will do a recap of everything just in case somebody got in here a little bit later. This is a good card here too. He's been playing. He's out there. He's a target. The Colts were possessed by 218. But let's do a recap of this, folks. Don't worry. Like I said, I will absolutely take care of you. It's not going to be an issue. Some of you did just fine. But others I'll have to show a little TLC to. Thursday, folks. Elite's back. I post that break early. 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. If you're trying to get somebody specific, you should probably check your TikTok around that time. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I know most of the time this is where you kind of skedaddle out of here. I'll get this replay up probably sometime tomorrow morning. But we'll do this recap and let you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Whoop, lost one. Down goes Stroud. All right. Appreciate you. Puka Nakua Silver, Saquon Barkley die cut, Sam Laporta, Jahmyr Gibbs, Justin Herbert die cut, CJ Stroud on the turbocharged, Jordan Addison, Aiden O'Connell, Will Levis. You got a couple of deeds there, Lion. Jonathan Mingo, Trevor Lawrence, Kenny Pickett, Puka Nakua, Quentin Johnston, Tony Romo, Kyler Murray, Jahmyr Gibbs, Tank Dell, Derrick Henry, Brian Branch, Take Bigsby, Kendre Miller, Zay Flowers, Mike Mayer, B. John, Dontavian Wicks, Tucker Kraft, Puka Nakua, Devin A-Chain, Ramondre Stevenson, Cedric Tillman, Josh Downs, Aiden O'Connell, J.K. Dobbins that people are sleeping on right now out of 89, Dallas Goedert out of 89, Charlie Jones, Fautanu out of 150 for the Steelers. Appreciate you, brother. Fusion, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Ford for the Saints out of 700. Hendon Hooker. George Kittle. A little Tony Pollard action for the Titans. Chop Robinson. Quay Walker out of 89. 42 out of 89. Debo Samuel out of 299. Corum. Brian Thomas Jr., Saquon Barkley, Jaleel McLaughlin, Latu for the Colts, Bobby Wagner for the Commanders out of 100, Keon Coleman, Ray Davis for the Bills out of 700, Trey Benson for the Cardinals out of 35, Sanat for the Commanders, Kyron Williams for the Rams out of 150, Bo Nix, Jared Goff, Bo Nix, Kirk Cousins first on print out of 35. Byron Murphy. Zach Charbonnet. Zach Harrison for the Falcons. Russell Wilson out of 25 for the Broncos. Luke Musgrave. Tucker Kraft. Anthony Richardson out of 49. Jumbo Patch. CJ Stroud 22 out of 50. Jahmyr Gibbs on the silver. Yoshivash on the silver. And a little Bijan base sitting in the back somehow, some way. All right, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you. Like I said, I'll get all the replays up. Should be tomorrow morning. I will post the next break Thursday morning. Why don't you hop on in there and see what you might like? I will hit you all up later. You all have a great night. I appreciate y'all hopping in. And I'll get to sorting this and get this out to you guys with a little extras for some of the ones that got hurt in their soul, in their plums. Y'all have a good night, everybody. Primo, it gone bye-bye.